noches a todos. Estamos con una noticia de última hora. Esto es, saliendo del horno, una gran noticia. Queremos estar acá en Estar Bien para avisar que es oficial. Ha llegado a Chile los exosomas de Exocobio. Esto es la revolución en la dermatología y estética. Científicos dicen que puede llegar a ser más grande que el Botox. Es una nueva forma de mirar la estética pensando más en calidad de piel. Con una invención que también va para varios ámbitos de la salud y que tenemos la suerte de empezar por la piel. Tenemos el honor de tener acá el CEO de la marca, la persona con la máxima responsabilidad que viene de Corea, Mr. Byong Cho. CEO and CTO de Exocobio. Mr. Cho, really welcome here. It's an honor to have you here. Clearly, it's not every day that we have a CEO for such an amazing company like Exocobio in Chile, and all the revolutionary treatments that you are arriving for us in this new era of treating skin. So welcome.
Hola. Thank you so much for inviting me here. It's my honor to visit Santiago, Chile, and to spend a couple of days here. Yeah.
That's perfect. Mr. Cho, everybody's asking, what is exosome actually? The name is really scientific. We call it exosome. In clear words, what are they?
Okay, exosomes are tiny nano-sized vesicles. Actually, the average size of which is 100 nanometers. Scientists found that exosomes are delivering important messages or molecules, and they are exchanging important messages between our cells. And it's one of the most important communication which happens between our cells in our body every day, every time. And it can be used for a variety of clinical uses.
So they were always there on the cellulose, but they were discovered recently. This is the point.
Yes, actually, exosomes were found about 40 years ago, but the people didn't know the exact biological function at the time. About 17 years ago, scientists found that stem cell-derived exosomes, and they are the core of the functions of stem cells for regeneration and anti-inflammation. So that's exosomes have a very interesting story.
Yes, it's really, and the use of exosome as a treatment is starting on dermatology, right? But it can have a future in many other areas.
Actually, stem cell biologists and other scientists found that so exosomes are enabling us to provide cell-free therapy, so we don't need stem cells anymore. Exosomes can do almost everything of stem cells, and then people try to find the right strategy to apply exosome clinically. But the Exocobio has been a pioneer in applying exosomes for skin problems or dermatological uses.
Yes, it's a pioneer Exocobio, and there is an important thing to notice is that exosomes can be extracted from human or plants, and for human is not yet authorized neither in Chile, Latin America, or Europe, right? That's why Exocobio also has a different exosome for these countries.
Yeah, actually, there are so many types of exosomes released by actually any kind of cells, like human stem cells or plant stem cells or other types of cells you can find. But unfortunately, at present, in Chile and other countries, we cannot use human stem cell exosome as a cosmetic use. But we expected this kind of regulation in each country. So from the beginning, we developed a very new type of exosome, like rose stem cell exosomes. And we found that rose stem cell exosomes have very similar characteristics of human stem cells, and they are also proliferating or promoting cellular proliferation, as well as they have an anti-inflammatory effect too, somehow, actually.
That's beautiful, because so these exosomes come from stem cells from roses, and they have information. They deliver information to our skins to regenerate. So skin got healthier. We have a better quality of skin. What are the main benefits we can have from exosomes?
Well, so from our scientific research, we found that rose stem cell exosomes are carrying proteins or microRNAs, which are great for cellular proliferation or housekeeping function. So I believe that the core biological function of rose stem cell exosomes are very similar to those of humans.
Yes.
So we developed a new formulation based on rose stem cell exosome to simulate the whole potential of human stem cell exosomes as well. So that's why we could see a very similar clinical benefits from the use of our rose stem cell exosome-based formulation.
That is increasing collagen, hydration,
True.
treatment
Yeah,
of various disorders on the skin.
Yeah, it's all about regeneration or neocollagenesis or skin
Yes.
rejuvenation.
Yes, skin
And
rejuvenation.
then I like to mention
We all love.
two main functions. The first one is regeneration, and the other is anti-inflammation. Regeneration means new collagen, new elastins, new skin cells, something like that. And when we found that when we treated our rose stem cell exosomes, our skin cells or stem cells are responding to release more exosomes from our cells themselves, which means that they are carrying important molecules for more production of exosomes from our
Yes.
cells. Too.
So it's a treatment we can have with our dermatologists, who this exosome will deliver this information to skin rejuvenation, to more collagen, to more hydration on the skin. So it's just like the new era of treating first quality in the skin, then another procedures of aesthetics. And the point is that not all exosomes are the same, and not everything that is called exosomes are really exosomes. This is something consumers must be really concerned and search for. So, Dr. Cho, what do you suggest for patients when they are looking for a exosome treatment? What they should be aware?
Okay, thank you for your great question. Usually we propose 10 questions you can make to any exosome company, but the core answers would be like 4 questions. The first one is investment. Actually, Exocobio is the biggest investor in terms of exosome science. We invested more than $80 million for last more than 7 years. And for doctors and for patients, maybe the most important thing is the scientific publication. Exocobio has been generating more than 24 scientific publications.
This is very important.
For
Scientific.
last 7 years, and we are second to none in terms of scientific publication. And the third is that in terms of efficacy and safety, our products have been proved on the market in real clinic, because we have been generating 1.3 million clinical cases in more than 50 countries. And we have 15,000 clinics or providers worldwide. And so it's all about the quality and the efficacy and safety. And we have the biggest GMP compliant manufacturing facility for exosome production. It's one of the biggest. It's actually the world's largest one in the world, actually.
Perfect. So studies, it must have scientific studies, it must have a good production manufacturing, like Exocobio, and it should be safe with
True, yeah.
yes, with clinical tested exosomes. Like there is Exocobio. This is the name to remember of the new Exosomes patent that arrived in Chile. So we are really, really glad to have you here, Mr. Cho. Thank you so much for this breaking news. Estamos muy agradecidos de esta noticia, de ser los pioneros a entregar esta noticia acá en Agricultura TV y esperando ahora las novedades que va a llegar con toda esta llegada de este nuevo producto en Chile. Así que aquí estaremos para contarles más en Estar Bien, una vida más saludable. Muchas gracias, Mr. Cho.
Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Nos vemos en el próximo Estar Bien.